Hello guys, and welcome back to the Battlefront Challenge series. In today's episode, we'll be taking on the First Person POV Pilot Challenge. So here I am in my A-Wing, my preferred vehicle of choice for Fighter Squadron, out of all the 4 vehicles that you can choose from, and that's 2 per team, so really you only choose 2 per game. I feel like this one has the simplest, the smoothest, the best controls out of the other aircraft that we can choose from. I did actually get some footage using the TIE Interceptor when I played on the Imperial side, but I don't feel like it matched up to my playthrough in the A-Wing. Somehow, in this playthrough here, I managed to do really well. I didn't die once, I don't know how that happened. But anyway guys, the whole point of this challenge was to see how well I actually played in first person. It may not sound like that much of a challenge really, compared to the other videos and the other challenges that I've taken on in those videos. But I felt like I wanted to try it out since it's a lot more easier in third person. That's pretty much the default camera position when you join the game. You're automatically in third person. I imagine a lot of people are comfortable using third person because it's the easiest way to go. And that's not to say that people don't play in first person. I'm sure there's a lot of great players out there that do use the first person camera and prefer it over third person. But I just thought I'd give it a go since it's not usually the normal thing that I would do. I'd normally stick to third person. In fact, every other game I've played of Fighter Squadron, I've done it in third person. So this is the first for me trying things out in first person today. Usually I don't always play that much of Fighter Squadron. I've played it now and then. I've played it a couple of times with my friends in the past. Had a go on it myself now and then. But for the most part, I like to stick to the battles on the ground. That's how I like to play. But coming into this and switching over from third person to first person, you can kind of notice a change in controls, even though there isn't actually any real change. It's just the point of view that changes. But once you jump into the cockpit, it feels a lot more sensitive, the controls, especially in the X-Wing. That's one thing I noticed. Because if you're playing in third person, most of the aircraft seem to control pretty much exactly the same. They have some minor differences that help you to tell them apart which one's which. But then you jump into first person. I had to go in the X-Wing. I'm in the A-Wing right now. I had to go in the X-Wing, and that thing felt like it had the most oversteer in anything I've ever played, in any racing game or any game where you're involving flying or turning. It just had so much oversteer. It was like the slightest tap with the stick would push it way over to the left or right without you even wanting it to. So it was kind of difficult in that way. In the end, obviously, as you can see, I got the best out of using the A-Wing. I had a lot of fun using the A-Wing, actually, because I found it difficult at first. Also, guys, I just wanted to point this out to you in case I forgot before the end of the video. If you've never played this Battlefront before and you're wondering how the hell am I taking down some of these enemy fighters so quickly, long story short is when you jump into a game of Fighter Squadron, I'm pretty sure it's exclusive to only Fighter Squadron, there's a whole bunch of NPC players as well as the enemy multiplayer team, the other guys that are playing online. There's also the computer which is kind of playing against it too. So it kind of bulks out the game a bit, it adds a lot more players into the game, it makes the battle seem a lot bigger than it is, and you can easily tell the difference between a computer player and an actual other person that's playing the game, because the person will have their name above their aircraft if you've got your crosshair hovering over them, and obviously because the players have a lot more skill than the computer does, it's going to take a lot longer to chase down an actual player, and you've got to be dedicated to stay on his tail and actually take him down, because he's going to do everything he can to outmaneuver you and try and get behind you and kill you. So I just thought I'd let you guys know in case you didn't know that, in case you never played Battlefront and you're wondering why some of them go down so quickly. I just thought I'd let you know. That's all from me today, guys. I know this one was a lot shorter than the other ones, but I hope you still enjoyed it nonetheless. Leave a like if you liked, leave a dislike if you disliked, and if you got any ideas for a future challenge, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next challenge video. See ya!